but I've been gathering this information all afternoon. Okay, so this is a bit unnerving to me. Um, there's a newer, I won't say newer um, political party in Germany called AFD, and they have like 7% of the seats in parliament, and they were on track to almost double that. Well, this morning they reported that 7 of the candidates, all from the same party, ranging in age from 30 something to 80, are all deceased. 7. And they're just saying, well, nothing to see here, just move along, move along. No. It is peculiar to me that there are 7 and that they're all from the exact same party, and they're all running for election. And here's the other interesting thing. The election is like in 2 or 3 days. This is bizarre, at least I think it is, that you have 7 candidates just suddenly, go deceased. One is a girl who's 34 or 35, said she died of a seizure in her sleep. And from what I've been able to gather, she has no previous history of having seizures. And then there's one that they said committed suicide, but then there's 4 that they will not release cause of death. They're openly blocking the release of those 4. So I find this to be just fascinating because, well, not fascinating is not the right word. It's sad that these 7 people lost their lives, but it's peculiar that they all belong to the same party, AFD. They're all running for election. Their election is in like 2 or 3 days. And suddenly, they're being reported deceased and nothing to see here, just move along, move along. It's just very odd. Comes across to me as very odd that they have 7 candidates from the same from the same party, all come up deceased. Hey, Sada. Goodness. Hey, Sada. They all come up deceased. It's just not a coincidence to me that they're all in the AFD party. They're all running for election. The election is in like 2 or 3 days. 2 or 3 days. And they announced that this morning, and they said that there are 4 that they won't release how they died. I find that bizarre. You have 7 people, all from the same party, all go deceased, and the leaders of Germany say, oh, well, nothing to see here, just move along, move along. It's my opinion that this is going to make the AfD party more popular. That's just my opinion. Because they were already gaining in popularity because they hold 8% of the seats in Parliament, and they are on track to win 16% of the seats in the coming Parliament. Hey, Kevin. And then suddenly, well, 7 of those are deceased. Nothing to see here. You know, that's the kind of thing you stand up and say, that's bullshit. That is some straight up bullshit right there. Because there's no way that 7 people from the same party could have gone deceased over the past, I think they said 2 or 3 months, and nobody reported it, nobody said anything until 2 to 3 days before the election. What is wrong with that picture, right? Something definitely rotten. Right? Something definitely not kosher there. I was going to talk about China and the stuff going on in China, but this come up on breaking news, and so I wanted to gather the info on this and give you guys this information, and we can talk about China tomorrow or the next day, because this looks like a conspiracy. What do you guys think? Do you think it looks like a conspiracy that 7 people from the same party that were running for office just suddenly deceased over the past 2 months? I don't think it's a coincidence. I think someone is trying to silence young conservative voices around the world. But it will eventually catch up with them. They will get found out. At least I hope that they will get found out, because that kind of thing is not cool. All right, that's what I got for you today. I'll be back tomorrow. Take care, guys. Bye now.